everybody, and welcome back to the council. I am super excited to play episode 3. Honestly, I have forgotten most of what happened in episode 1 and 2, except for some, I guess, major plot points, I suppose. Hello, Pine Fox. Hello, Dream. Welcome. I think we left off, we were in some kind of tunnel underneath a garden thing. I'm sure I'll get a little bit of a recap. Yeah, let's just get into it. Hopefully the sound levels are okay.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything, even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry I missed episode 2, Pine Fox. I uploaded it to my YouTube on Wednesday, I think? If you end up wanting to go and catch up. But I think we're getting closer to finding our mother. We discovered that What's-Her-Face had a twin sister, and that's who we think actually got killed, shot. Well, I'm sure, I mean, when things come up, I'm sure it'll, like, trigger my memory. Okay, if I remember, these are things we take a whole, we can equip 3 manuscripts and they take a whole episode. Or, whatever it's called. Take into effect. Those yet, because they're not finished. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember all these different skill sets. Okay. What were we doing? Talent? What, no, character. There we go. What were we investing? Oh, manipulation, that's right. Subterfuge. Yeah, it's mostly just, like, really old videos that have been slowly but surely turning out the sometimes cut up, sometimes versions of my stream. Okay. Psychology. Okay. What do we got? Questioning. Cultism. Oh, we need a lot. Oh, that's for psychology. Questioning. Oh, even more. Pentacles. So basically what I'm getting at is that I'm not close to leveling up in anything. Oh, except for this knowledge, science, erudition. You need to fix what? Erudition. Linguistic. Politics. Close are we? All date. Need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Politics we could finish up without wasting any of our. Let's do politics and I guess occultism. Okay. Think we're good. Hopefully. Yeah, I forgot we have all these things we need to use too. Talk about trades. I guess there's a chance of finding somebody that you know down here. So we did this whole garden puzzle thing, and then the center, like, oh, what's it called?
Louis?
Louis, the conference is about to start any minute. This is not the time to be...
Crouched over a dead body.
Damn it. What's going on?
I don't know exactly, Mr. President. I was looking for my mother and I came upon this body.
That's George Washington.
My God. You don't think Sarah did it, do you?
Oh.
Mr. President, you really shouldn't get involved. Please be on your way. I'll take care of this. You didn't come this way and you didn't see anything.
You're right, it's for the best. If Sarah did that, I don't know what kind of hornet's nest she's kicked open. But I do wish you luck, my friend.
I know, George Washington's eyes.
Darn, the conference is starting. Time is of the essence. Sort this out and join us as quickly as you can in the conference room. Everyone will be expecting you.
Mr. President, this is not really the right time, and I didn't come for...
Okay, really quick synopsis. So, we are part of this thing called the Golden Order, of which our mother is the leader of the London sect, then George Washington is the leader of the American sect of this Golden Order, and what's-her-face, I think her name is Emma, is the head of the French sect of this order, and we're all meeting in this guy's house that I forgot whose name it is. And he, like, orchestrates all these world, events. Like, he orchestrated the revolution and all this other stuff. And so it's like this... Like, if you think about Freemasons, it's basically what they're kind of... Or the Illuminati, it's kind of what they're going for, that whole feel. But our mother went missing, so we came here instead, and we're trying to find her. Island. Yeah.
What?
Your mother's seat cannot remain vacant. You must replace her while she's still missing. Your mother and I were to support Mortimer on this project. I don't know what the subject is.
Oh, also, John Adams' daughter, like, quote-unquote daughter, is here that he pretended didn't exist, or whatever. Yeah, something, I don't know. Or maybe she's dead now. I'm not sure.
But the future of our countries depends on it. Given the importance of all this to Mortimer, he won't let the conference begin without you. So if you don't want more servants coming looking for you, I'd advise you to join us quickly and to put a brave face on it. The best favor you can do for yourself, Louis, and for Sarah, is to come and support Mortimer's project at the conference.
Well, I don't see what we would be doing instead. I guess if we were going... We could always come back and investigate. Unless the person who did it is going to come back and clean up the mess. Let's go with the thought that hopefully we can come back and investigate.
Don't worry. You can count on me, Mr. President.
Wow, his lips.
I shall help you with Mortimer's project as soon as I've finished up here.
Good, Louis. Sarah would be proud of you. I'll stall them while you're on your way, but make haste. I'm going. Don't be long.
Tell them that I'm on my way.
No, you didn't trigger me. I was just, like, trying. Because I've forgotten. It's been a while since... They played episode 1 and 2 back-to-back. So it's been a while since I, played them. Since this one just came out. I'm just trying to remember everything. Oh, he's a black mask. Is the other
He's
servant?
dead.
Well,
What the hell's
like
been going on here?
Relatively obvious. Oh yeah, we have skill points we have to use too. Search him. Did we find? Okay. He with an occult air symbol. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have all those things around the house.
Let's see what secret's hidden under these masks.
Just a face, I'm assuming.
His face doesn't ring a bell. I'm a bit disappointed.
No, take the mask so you can
Might
impersonate.
have expected more from Lord Mortimer.
We got a lot of these potions, which I've forgotten what they do, but...
Somebody smashed in the back of his head with something. He slowly bled to death. But that isn't what killed him. They broke his neck. Mother, if this is your doing, the situation is getting worse and worse.
Oh, look at all these treasures. What do we
Someone's
have
made
here?
a fire here.
And the ashes are still warm. If you're the one who did it, Mother, it couldn't have been easy with only one hand.
Ashes. Wow.
I must have just missed her. If only I hadn't wasted so much time getting out of Lord Mortimer's study.
Well, excuse me. I was exploring. That
An
thing.
old blanket.
Can't believe it.
From the looks of it, it couldn't have kept her very warm.
Yeah, no big deal, right?
Leftover food. Not exactly fresh. Must have been here for a while.
Oregonin? I think we looked everything over here. Is that where he came from? Or is that...
Well, the gate is locked.
Oh, look! Marmalite water. Okay. What do these do? Royal jelly restores 2 effort points. Golden elixir cures negative observations. Devil's thorn temporarily reveals immunities and vulnerabilities. Dialogue. Yeah, I never heard that. Next skill use is free. Press 4. Okay, 4 and 1 are the ones that I remember. You look at everything? Is that it? I feel like... there's more. Ball? Was he pushed? Killed down here. I have so many questions. Can we run? Yes, we can. Okay. Sensitivity is a little wonky. Wow. We ran up those stairs really fast. And the conference. If I can figure out how to get out of this maze. Nope. Already a dead end. That's pretty much how my life feels. Okay. Had a little stumble. He was frolicking in the garden. I don't know what accent. Yeah, maybe he just broke his own neck. Can I go in this door? Yes. Okay. Okay. Where would the conference be? In his study? Which is upstairs. Yes, yes. It's coming back to me. Ooh, ooh. What does golden elixir do? How many of those?
The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
Yes, I almost forgot how much art there is. Where am I going? Do I go... Can I talk to you? Can I go upstairs?
Mr. Dorichet, you are expected at the conference. Please take the door to your left to join the guests.
I left. Okay. Thought it is, though. Gosh, this house is so big. My brain already hurt. Hello? Oh, wow, this doesn't look underground culty at all. Is that a world map in the center?
Totally wrong, I assure you.
I have suspected it.
I'm trying to remember who all these people are. Like, what their connections are. Something happened. Oh, he accomplished my goal. He's Lord Mortimer. Lord Mortimer? We talk to other people first then? Just that's probably gonna trigger.
Ah, Louis, I've been
We've already
expecting
met
you.
Lord
Thank you for
Dad.
joining us. We're about to begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
Thank you kindly, but what do you expect of me exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry. You are not alone, Louis.
Yeah, where
Very
are the
well.
French Order? Sarah, or what's her face? Hello, Jesse.
Can you give me a brief explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people in order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the world, Louis.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
Thanks for following, Cogwhistle. Okay. I already asked that. How does the conference
In
work?
concrete terms, how do you organize your discussions?
A conference is always organized the same way. There are two masters of ceremony who determine an important subject.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
Exactly. We shall be the masters of ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table several guests in order to debate a subject. Once the debate is closed, a decision will be made by a vote of all the participants.
By a unanimous vote. If the project is not agreed on by all, then it will be rejected.
And neither of the two masters of ceremony have the right to vote.
It's up to the guests alone to decide, Louis. In other words, us.
Gregory and myself are merely the go-betweens. Finally, if the project is validated, each guest goes home and starts working to make it happen.
It can take years.
Wow. It's a lot for my brain. Hello, Biazde. I probably said your name wrong again, and I apologize. If you tell me how to pronounce it, I'll try to remember it for the future.
How long have you been active?
Oh, this tradition has more or less always existed, Louis. It has continued from generation to generation.
So who did it before you did?
Do you often hold this kind of society dinner?
In general, once a year, but in actual fact it tends to be events that dictate our gatherings.
Yes. Will you tell us? Probably
Can
not.
you give me an example of an event that was decided here before being implemented in the outside world?
Well, take the French Revolution. It was decided right here 2 years before its implementation in France.
Concerning the case of the French Revolution, I wasn't invited. But as far as the American Revolution is concerned, Louis, I can testify that we planned it 5 years before implementing it, for example.
Secret society, not underground cult. Okay, I have no more
Louis, let me keep you a moment.
Oh, jeez. I was hoping to,
I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance.
Oh boy.
You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French.
Continue.
My idea is to increase the territory of the United States. The first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
I know, so many secrets. Please, people, I'm not great at keeping secrets.
But why spread it over 2 phases? Why not announce the overall project immediately?
Unfortunately, if Spain were to hear that the intention of all this is to allow the United States to grow, they would never sign. Manuel Godoy is perfectly aware of President Washington's appetite.
Eyes.
If the United States took Louisiana, Godoy would know full well that he will have lost the entire North American continent. Things must take place in several stages. Otherwise, the change will be too brutal, and he will have no choice but to reject the project. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being.
Hey,
Take a seat, follow the discussions. We'll have an opportunity to catch up later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts.
You remember more than I do, Pine Fox. I totally forgot that I opened the pub store.
My friends, I propose we get started.
I closed it again. He didn't know the difference, so all's well that ends well. As far as being a sneaky sneaker. So?
First of all, I would like to thank you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Thanks.
Welcome, Monsieur. I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France. The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit.
Oh, yeah.
The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about the King of Divine Blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
Put Godoy in his place. I kind of want to. Wasn't he super rude to us at first? I'll be nice.
Thank you all. I am honored to be among you today. I will strive to represent the interests of the Order as best I can.
Perhaps we may begin, Lord Mortimer.
Certainly.
Finish.
I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other, more now than ever before. A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer, but I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the East Coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain cede the center of the continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do. When we went to all the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today. Have I made myself clear?
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you. But rest assured, you will soon adore my proposition. You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
What, ton of cash?
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
Oh.
What? I do not understand.
There is one more
Oh,
territory
it's
left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians, but...
We shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not the question.
They're not savages.
Duke, these savages, as you call them, were there before you. They are on their homeland.
As much as the black people of Africa, Monsieur de Richet.
Yeah.
That does not stop your dear France from massacring them and sending them like cattle to Mr. Washington's cotton plantations to provide him with cheap labor. So you keep your morals to yourself, if you please.
Senor, I would not like to be associated with that. The subject of black slaves in the United States of America is a complex subject, which we shall resolve at a future date.
You're dead. Oh, we could call him the filthy swine. Challenge him! And to no longer use slavery. Well, that is true. Weren't they one of the first countries to make it illegal? Or am I just talking out of my ass? Emma does kind of look like Bella Lestrange. Ooh. Gosh, these are all excellent options.
Senor Godoy, you must know that France will soon ban these barbaric practices.
Oh, do not get on your high horse, Monsieur Frenchman. The only reason why France has ceased trading in slaves is because of the commercial blockade that Great Britain has imposed against you. The instant the shipping lanes have been restored, France will again treat these people like cattle.
Come now, my friends. Let us not digress. Anyway, these primitive people have no souls, Louis. We bring the good word to them in order to save them. You'll see. Colonization brings with it many benefits, too.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, Your Eminence, I shall continue. Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France, free of charge.
Why is he sitting like
This
that?
is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protege. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
Oh. Oh. British.
We are neighbors, Duke Manuel. Remember, your
Ouch.
main rival in Europe is more likely to be England, who is plowing the seas right up your coastline. Hand over Louisiana to France and make her a prime ally.
Come, Louis. Spain and Great Britain are already allies and have nothing to gain by breaking their alliance.
Even if I do agree, Duchess, the omnipresence of the English fleet in Atlantic waters does not particularly please me.
I must say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me.
One moment. How do I... Ah.
I thought you were my friend.
And I am, Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist
like
fervor. France,
down
in
farther.
Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I hope you know what you're doing.
Thinks he does. Oh,
Am I imagining things, or does it look like Washington isn't aware of Mortimer's plan?
Not to put too fine a point on
He
it,
told
Lord
you it was a
Mortimer,
secret.
but I doubt the Holy See would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
ouch.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he not?
Let's not buff up my politics enough, apparently. Apparently I have nothing to say on this. Oh, that's too bad. That's alright. See you later, Dream.
In any case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich will sicher Ihnen, Emily, nie Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
Can you speak English for the rest of the class?
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will never accept this agreement.
Oh.
Volner looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
Duchess,
Bye.
I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are grave times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo.
Oh.
Lower the volume, and let Sir Gregory finish.
Is that really his name? I feel like that's not really his name.
Holm, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces, and he takes a malicious pleasure in watching it happen.
Oh, I'm sure.
How dare you!
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos! That's enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified.
What the? We
Those who are opposed to this project, follow me. Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory. I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
I mean, I have everything to benefit from this. But everybody's leaving. Okay, so I can stay so that Mortimer knows I'm on his side. Or I can leave with the idea being that I would later convince these people, hopefully, to ratify the resolution, or whatever they call it. Oh no, I feel like... Do I go with the popular crowd or do I stay with my friend? Actually, none of these people are my friends. Ugh. I'm the belle of the ball, apparently. I shall... stay with Mortimer.
As for me, I think I shall remain with Lord Mortimer, Sir Gregory.
You are committing a grave error, Louis.
Oh, your
Time
face
will
is
tell.
a grave error. Let's be honest.
My friends, I would like to thank you for staying.
Good God, William. What is this I hear about you reinforcing military power in Louisiana? I have no interest in having France for a neighbor, and you know that very well.
Calm
excuse
down,
me.
George. Louis, explain our plan to Mr. Washington, please.
The United States is going to expand.
You see, Mr. President, Lord Mortimer anticipates that once France obtains Louisiana, they will cede it to you.
What do you mean? To us? The United States?
You heard right.
But
President
Us,
Washington,
US.
the United States will double in size.
by what miracle have you...
You need to expand, George. You and France are the two major democracies in the modern world. It is necessary that you both become superpowers.
Are you really gonna sponsor democracy throughout the world?
Of course, Monsieur Peru. That's why I don't want Spain to get too attached to those wetlands. Please continue, Louis. Explain my vision to Mr. President.
Let's see how well we were listening. Of course, of course. Oh, I can use any of these. Frankly, I didn't grasp it. Would you use our conviction or our logic?
Mr. President, Lord Mortimer intends for you to conquer all the North American continent. He's relying on you to not stop at Louisiana, but to continue to push west.
Indeed, it would be dishonest to pretend that this is not my final objective.
But why didn't you tell me before?
For more spontaneity. And spontaneity.
So that Lord Mortimer would appear to be isolated without support.
Exactly. You got it, Louis.
Lord Mortimer retains
so
the advantage by advancing under cover. And for it to work, he needed you to act surprised.
William, you haven't changed. Always one step ahead.
One step ahead? You're joking. More like 5.
On that note, my friends, it's getting late. Mr. President, continue to take offense over my project when we resume the conference in the morning. You do it to a T. And if Sir Gregory has the audacity to send you an emissary to convince you to go against me, do me a favor. String him along if you can. The more they believe we are divided, the more we'll have our hands free.
Only too happy to oblige.
Now, let us get some rest. We've got a big day tomorrow. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
You need to get your shirt tailored. Your hands need to be...
Louis, if you have a minute,
Oh gosh,
I
not
would
more
like to
secrets.
ask a favor of you.
Oh, a favor.
I'm going to require your services.
Oh, what kind
How
of
can I be
service?
of help? Tell me all about it.
Our adversaries are many, and the closing vote of the conference will soon be upon us. Time is of an essence, so I'll need you to assist me this evening.
How can I help?
knew it.
I need you to go this very evening to persuade Senor Godoy to join us. He is the backbone of Gregory's resistance. Turn him round, and all the others will follow in such a stampede that Gregory will be able to do nothing but admit defeat.
Lord Mortimer, with all due respect, don't you think I'm the last person Godoy wants to talk to?
I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
I'm so smart. I don't even have to use points. Yes, I get to play both sides. Whoa.
Lord Mortimer, you're not telling me everything.
Let's say I wouldn't disapprove if the Right Honorable, though nonetheless choleric, Duke Manuel put you in his bad books. If it could motivate him to declare war on France, it would greatly serve our interests.
War? What do you mean?
I told you before the conference. The more we distract Spain from the Americas, the less it will have an eye on Louisiana.
But all the same, we're talking about a war in Europe.
Don't worry. That's why Mr. Bonaparte is with us. I am convinced we'll be perfectly capable of managing the conflict. And Senor Godoy is not a great soldier. He will not commit Spain to a long war that he won't be capable of managing.
I'll go straight away.
Thank you, my boy. And get some rest afterwards. Big day tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna stay up all night. Thank you. I'm a big boy. Anyways. Trying to rack my brain of what little European history I have, and I don't recall if French win that war.
Aren't you afraid our projects for Italy may be discovered before we... Oh, please excuse us, Louis, but I need to speak with Lord Mortimer in private.
No. What do you want, Louis?
I just thought, since we are both French, that I could be a part of your conversation.
I'm going to have a word with Duke Manuel, but you know him better than I do, I believe.
Yes. Avoid any marks of respect and protocol pertaining to his rank. He's not fond of courtly manners.
Thank you for the advice, my lord.
But doesn't he want us to go to war with him? So couldn't he be steering us in the right direction, in the wrong direction, to get him more pissed off at us?
When are we supposed to vote?
The conference resumes tomorrow morning. That leaves little time for the little favor I spoke to you about.
Indeed. I'll go straight away.
I just keep asking him the same two questions over and over again. I'll go straight away. Need some advice.
I shall be leaving you.
Okay. That is not the stairs, it's just a random hole in... for a second I thought I could actually walk in it, and then was gonna die. Kinda like, gosh, do you guys remember when I was able to walk over the stairs in that one section? What's this? Towel on the floor? Where are the servants? Why have they not cleaned this hallway? Whose room is this? What room is this? No sign. Oh, this is the room that we found those clues in about Sarah. That's right. Ooh, the night. Yeah. Yep. I probably could have kept walking over that wall and into nowhere, but I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to get back. What does that say? Monsieur Johann von Wollner. We take time to look at talk to other people. That take away from the time. Ooh, what's this? Just cook something. I can actually use the balconies. Wasn't able to use them before. Oh wow! What's this? Oh. What's this? Like Jack Skellington. Oh, is there anybody? Oh, I thought there was somebody in the garden for a sec. That would have been really cool. Is he in? I hope he's in here and I'm just not like exploring his room without. What's this? Dear Johann, So glad you're coming. I did not doubt for a single minute. Oh, we already read that. Even I remember that. Oh, wow. He's not in here and we can't do anything. We can't, like, steal his shit. I guess we already stole a book. Yes, I remember looking at every single paint episode. I think I learned more about art history than I ever wanted to know last episode. Oh yeah, the whole upstairs going was in a room is this? Oh, this is the murder room. Well, somebody came back in here to light all the candles after she was murdered. Or planning on the developer's part, or a sinister.
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and, unfortunately, your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother if she still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
Oh yeah, Elizabeth Adams got murdered, no big deal. She was stabbed like 11 times, I think. And I'm so bummed because I had the option to either go with what's-her-face to her boudoir to chat about, you know, world politics, or come, and Elizabeth Adams seemed to be having like an existential crisis. She was like, please, I need you. And I was like, well dang, I don't want her to kill herself, so I went there, and then she kept trying to make me drink. I didn't want to drink, so I left. And then she got murdered. And so I don't know if if I had stayed, I could have stopped her from being murdered. But I bet your bottom, if I had gone to that girl's room, I would have had an alibi, so now everybody thinks that I murdered Elizabeth. So yeah. What the? Whose room is this? Oh, what's this? Golden elixir. Oh, what? Alright. Can't go in everybody's balcony. Apples. Like some supernatural kind of apple. Oh, damn it. Why? Why? Not good. I'd step out of here. Okay, well. Hopefully I can go in one of these balconies. Because okay, good. Oh, that's what's this. What did I just...
The Great Work of the Soul by S. Madone. Pure alchemy is a thought, an art that is performed on the matter of the soul. Great alchemists work to transform and perfect the latter by a series of processes known as the Great Work. There are 4 phases to attain the ultimate in spiritual fulfillment.
Oh, is this something or is this nothing?
The human soul must descend, be corrupt, in order to become decomposed. It's something like what I felt when I think of what I found out about my mother.
Glucosis?
The soul broken up must be purified by the alchemist. Nice program.
What?
The soul must be transformed in order to attain sublimation by the recombination of the alchemist. It's tempting.
Should I be writing this down? Glucose. Then. I'm assuming that's an I. Iosis?
Thus ends the great work. The incarnation of the purified spirit. the elevation of the soul now become perfect, its resurrection, thanks to the action of the alchemist. Except if the alchemist has bad intentions, then it's called manipulation.
I'm highly skilled in manipulation.
Very metaphorical as occult theories go, the human spirit being the prima materia of the alchemist.
I feel like there for sure is going to be a test. Somebody's going to ask me, are you really into the occult? Then answer me these questions. I wrote them down just in case. Couldn't tell you what they mean, but at least I know what they're called. Okay, so this is Elizabeth Adams' room. This is George Washington's room. Yeah, it is. Can I have a late night chat with George Washington? Here. Of course, I don't remember what I looked at and what I haven't looked at. It's been so long exploring in the last episode.
Locked.
Locked. Oh, let's see if we can find a key before we pick it. Any glowy things? This. Oh, I think we read these letters.
My dear George, I'd like to invite you.
Yes. So, is there a key? A small key. I'm just looking for a small. Well, I'll make my own key. What do you think he's picking the lock with? Does he have a lockpicking kit? I'm sure he doesn't have bobby pins.
Locked. The president's personal reserve of laudanum, and judging by the quantity, he can't go without it. Ah, there's also a letter.
Dear Mr. President, I'm returning my answer as quickly as I can. We already spoke about it before you left, but I note that things have not yet improved. I urge you to follow my advice and to stop taking laudanum immediately. Maybe that's why his, eyes are... I urge you to follow my advice... Oh, I already read that. I am already looking for a substitute, but I'm afraid you won't wait. Your excessive consummation is in danger of definitively, if I could read today, impairing your chances of securing your next mandate. Your addiction is jeopardizing the exercise of your office and duties as a friend. I regret I see no other solution but to stop your daily intake. Your sincerely, Dr. W. Compton. Oh yeah. We're just gonna leave it open, like it was obviously tampered with. Yep. Okay. Odd. I was just watching Anne with an E, and they talked about it. I think it was used as a sort of an anesthesia back in the old days. And I think if you overdose, it can kill you. I guess if you overdose on anesthesia too. I think that's why anesthesiologists are the best paid. Then the quadrupiage. Well, he's not home, or he locked his door, which is probably a good thing, because honestly, this is my room. I don't think I need to go in there. Who's this? Bonjour.
Ah, Monsieur de Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by any chance, would you?
I was going to ask you the same question.
I wanted to speak to him, but no one will open the door. I'm not sure he's in there.
He's been murdered.
If I want to pass through, I'll have to get Volner out of the way. I've searched all over the manor, but I can't find him.
One thing's for sure, Monsieur de Richet. He's neither in his room nor on this floor. I've just looked all over.
I propose we both look for him. The first to find him tells the Duke that the other is also looking for him. Agreed?
Perfect. Let's do that. I shall have a look in the library. If you find the Duke before me, tell him I want to speak to him.
That is what we agreed about.
Let's proceed as you say.
Thank you, Monsieur de Richet.
Yeah, make him think it was his idea.
Right. Now be a good boy and go look somewhere else.
Oh, Monsieur de Richet. He didn't just open the door? Like... Volner, come on. What's this? Marmalade. What the heck does Carmelite water do? Lexical use is free. Okay, I should keep that in mind. Have we been in this room before? I don't think we have.
Mary Louise of Parma. How ironic having a painting of the Queen of Spain in one's room, my Lord Duke.
Why is it ironic? Notice something? Observe painting. What does that +1 in red mean? Makes me think something bad's gonna happen.
It looks like someone's hidden something on the back of this painting. It's a letter. Of course, it's written in Spanish. It reeks of lavender.
Oh, but I love this.
Well, well, Monsieur Godoy. You seem very interested in hiding this letter. Another secret romance, I presume?
Another? Play. Oh. Let's use...
So, let's see what it says.
My tender Pepita, I feel so guilty at being so far away from you again, even if it's for the good of my country. I feel awful at having to leave you after a silly little spat, because you are the only woman I love, just forever. I told you before, everything I have, everything I can offer you, I owe to the affection of the Queen. Let's stay united, please, even in sacrifice for the two of us, for our future children. Stop being jealous, you're the only one who feels my thoughts. Everything else is just a game, I swear. Okay. So, Josepha? I know, I love when drinking makes me smile. So, he actually loves Josepha, but he's having an affair with the Queen in order to get connection with me, it sounds like. In order to secure a future for him and his lover and children. Ooh.
It seems that the Queen isn't the only one enjoying the Lord Duke's favors. If the Queen found out, it would cost him dearly. I'll keep it with me. You never know.
Blackmail. Whoa. Okay, what's this? Lord Duke, here's information obtained by our intelligence service. I can confirm that Mr. Hay is indeed working on an agreement with Great Britain. You know that? The aim seems to be to weaken the French economy and secretly that of the Spanish by seizing merchandise at sea. Our treasuries are also already suffering from the embargo on French food products, such a treaty would mean the ruin of our colony. I have no doubt that you will be able to swiftly find a diplomatic solution, awaiting further instructions. What is that? What does that condition mean? Oh, another air key. What's this?
Manuel Godoy. A painting of himself in his room. Now that's not going to help him develop a sense of modesty.
How often does he come visit here? Like, I know Washington apparently has his own room. Ooh. What does Devil's Thorn do? Should I use one? Ooh, what a pretty view of the ocean. My room just has a view of the garden. I could totally see that. But sir, it will cost you a fortune to transport such a large package. Are you sure it's necessary? Yes. That's all he says. Yes.
The Kiss of Judas, painted by Caravaggio. This is how Judas pointed out Christ to the Roman soldiers. Can you imagine a worse betrayal?
Yeah, he tries bringing it on his carry on. No, I must not be parted. No, he's not French, he's Spanish. I don't know if I can do a Spanish accent. I must not be parted from my luggage.
Don Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. I'm gonna have to think about that one.
Glad he said it, because I would have butchered that.
Prometheus. Punished for stealing fire from the gods and giving it to man.
I know that legend. There, I know some things. He has a bathtub too. Mortimer, why don't I have a bath? My golden elixir is full, but let's fix that. Oh, no. Ooh. Careful not to overindulge. What happens if I overindulge? Take a bath in Godoy's. I don't have a bath. Have I said bath enough? Wow, he sits really close to the fire. Oh, never mind. I thought it was a chair. I was like, damn, are you cold? What did I just pick up? Oh, coin!
Brutus and his companions taking an oath to kill Caesar.
Alright. This.
Charles IV of Spain. Now there's no chance of Godoy forgetting who he owes everything to.
Wish you would elaborate, because I have no idea. Why that's... What's this? Nothing? A random box on a table? Oh, dang. Press the wrong button. No, go for it. There we go. Oh, geez. Noblesse of the Sword? I'm assuming these are books that do the thing. You know, the thing. They do the thing. The knowledge thing. Okay, so we have something to blackmail Godoy with. Oh, shiny. You know, he totally could be making everything up. I would have been none the wiser. Well, some of the stuff I would probably do. Some of the Greek myths have at least a semblance of an idea of what they are, but everything else. Oh, can we go to What's-Her-Face's room? What's that? That's just Emily, not Emma. Oh, she's not in. I wanted to pay her a night call. Okay. There. Oh, this is the main hall. Go that way. I don't know where that is. But I think this is the red room. Oh, there's a servant. Two servants. Hello.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service, day and night, sir.
Yes, the sirs. I forgot.
Have you seen Duke Manuel?
The Duke is in the dining room, sir.
Oh, just as simple as that. Why didn't Volner ask one of the servants? The dining room? Is this the dining room?
I would like to come in.
I am sorry, sir, but that is not possible for the moment.
Why do you ask?
Sir Gregory's orders, sir.
Can you tell me where I can find Duke Manuel, please?
Alas, I do not know, sir. I can only assure you he is not in the small salon.
Oh, is that what's behind you? Who's inside?
I'm looking for someone. Tell me at least who's in there so I don't needlessly go looking around for hours.
Duchess Hillsborough is speaking with Sir Gregory, sir. The other guests have gone back to their rooms through the other side.
Except for Godoy.
Very well. Thank you.
Who is
Good evening,
mysteriously absent from the manor this evening. What a fireplace. Man, I bet that fireplace is as big as my whole living room. Wow, it's daytime! Oh, no, it's night. No, it's daytime. Are we supposed to be in here? I don't think the developers
Carmelite water.
anticipated us being. Or else it's a very full moon. Apparently it's a very full moon. Oh. For a sec, I once again thought I was gonna let me just walk over the edge. That's not rendered very well. Anyways. The harpsichord? Or is that something else entirely?
Duke Manuel?
Well, well. Monsieur de Richet, I was not expecting you. I am not in the mood, sir, I warn you. What do you want from me, sir?
Oh, sheesh, I forgot about these. were you angry with? This would be the perfect time. What did that do?
I see you're still feeling under pressure. Since your arrival, I've noticed that you've been on the defensive. It seems to me that Monsieur Peru has a knack for getting your back up.
That is the least you can say. Indeed, I was warned. I knew what to expect. For God's sake, why in the hell did your people execute their king? Have the French gone stark raving mad? There are nothing but monarchies in power in Europe. They will all come crashing down on you.
We shall see. It might, well, turn out to be the opposite.
You certainly do not lack for audacity, young man. Just tell me one thing, monsieur. Why did you side with Mortimer? He is alone, isolated. The United States can do nothing to help you, and France is surrounded by over 10 countries just waiting for the word to pounce. Really, I do not see why you choose Mortimer.
The Golden Order, my friend. The Order is everywhere. We come from France.
Ooh.
We are President of the United States, England, and many other countries. We have ambitions and the means to carry them out. You'll see, once all hell breaks out and your English support starts to fade away. The Order is an international organization. It matters little what governments do. Otherwise, why would Mortimer have gone to the trouble of inviting my mother?
If you are right, Sir Gregory has got it all wrong. Tell me, do you really believe Spain has any interest in ceding Louisiana to France?
Duke Manuel, for Spain, I don't know. But for you, I'm convinced that Lord Mortimer will thank you generously.
You would not be trying to bribe me, would you?
Nothing could be further from my mind. It would be an insult to believe that someone such as yourself might have a practical attitude towards its virtue. Even so, it is only natural that you be supported and encouraged if you were to follow Lord Mortimer, isn't it?
Indeed, for services rendered, it would be natural for me to receive compensation for the time spent achieving such an undertaking, yes?
Naturally. And, given your status, my Lord Duke, the compensation would have to be considerable.
Naturally. Tell me one last thing. What would I gain from all this?
War. But is this a timed event? I know, I think the voice actor is trying... I don't know if he's actually Spanish, or if he's trying to, maybe that's just him trying to have that Spanish accent and just forcing it out. Well, that helped me. That didn't do it. Triple. Blackmail. Audit your position. Court of Spain. Be free from home. Who the heck is home? Speak to him about what he would lose, rather.
If you continue with home, our two countries will become rivals. It could turn into war. Who knows?
It is likely, even.
A war, Duke Manuel. On our own territories. Do you really see yourself committing the Kingdom of Spain to an armed conflict against France? Can you imagine the financial investment required, not to mention the loss of lives and dishonor at the slightest defeat? Do you see yourself being the man responsible for that?
No, but you are the one who's pushing me into it, you damned Frenchman!
I'm not pushing you into anything, Duke Manuel. If you are a man of the future and of progress, as I'm given to believe, you will know how much suffering a war would bring.
First try.
You fool, give it up. You're trapped like a rat.
Monsieur, I am astounded. I did not think you capable, but you have succeeded. I will be more wary of you the next time. Nonetheless, if you can guarantee Lord Mortimer's support, then yes, you can count on my vote when the time comes. However, I expect you to be discreet with regard to my former partners, without which our agreement will become null and void.
Of course, my Lord Duke. You can count on me. Lord Mortimer will be delighted to hear the news.
I hope you know what you are getting into, Louis. I bid you good luck.
Good night, my Lord Duke.
See you tomorrow. Well, that's one thing out of the way. Only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
Hello and goodbye, Miranda. Thank you for stopping by and cheering. Also, yes, I am so excited that I took the time to invest in manipulation. Think we could sneak into the whatever parlor, small parlor, red parlor, but I don't know what the. Fine. Oh! I should tell him that what's his face's Volner is looking for him. I'm a man true to my word. I hope.
Please, leave me, sir. From now on, no one must see us together.
Okay, well, let's find Volner and tell him where the Duke is so that he doesn't come at me and be like, I can't believe you did not tell me. No, he's Russian. I don't know if I could do a good Russian accent either. My French one's okay, but the rest of them, I don't know. Didn't he say it was gonna be in the library? In the library! Having fun isn't hard when you've got a library card. I used to love that show. Arthur. Where did Volner go? Did he say I was gonna look into the library? Ooh, do you think? Oh, wait. Can I take a pillow? Or is this just sitting? What? Oh, it's one of those. It's one of those. Cinematic. Sit down and ponder for a while. Hello, is anybody out here? Do you guys see anybody? Guessing no. No. Sorry. It's behind this door. Half-naked man. I guess he's entirely naked. Just has a conveniently placed tree branch. Fern. That's upstairs. This must be the small parlor. Oh, I can't go in. Dang it. Just wanted to be a sneaky sneak. I wanted to see if there's a way in to the small parlor over there, but I don't see one. Well, if there's a oh my gosh. If there's an achievement that says that I should have gone into that small parlor, couldn't find a way in, I'll feel like a failure. Do we really just go to bed? Where's Volner? I want to tell him. What was that? Nothing. Now I'm seeing things. Whose room is this? Volner's. Oh, hey, Volner. Are you here? Give up? Or are you just wandering aimlessly around the mansion doing nothing? Okay, well, it's the latter, apparently. So that everybody saw, I tried to tell him. This room. Oh, yeah. I tried to tell him where what's-his-face was. Godoy. Just fun to say. Godoy. Right? I wonder if they fixed it. Was it this one? I think they fixed it. Oh, dear. What?
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off, and his door's ajar.
Mon Dieu! Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Oh. What the F? You know, somebody... Who's that? Wait. Is there somebody outside? It's that sailor guy, right? Is this his room? Is his name Peru? Did he already realize? Hopefully he doesn't think I'm the one that did this. A coin! Okay, I see. I think we read that already. And somebody even took his house from his put fruit next to the fire. And they knocked over his boots. Oh, good. What's this? What is that? It's like a color police flat. It's like a flattened police baton. Bat? Baseball bat? Looks like some kind of weapon. I didn't touch his suitcase. What if I came out of this? I know, I am just the wrong place, wrong time, apparently. I can't get in. Hey, dude, your room's messed up. I don't know who did it. It wasn't me. Seriously. Oh!
Leave me, Dorishe. I don't feel like talking.
What happened to his eye? Was his eye always like that? I feel like it was then.
Your door was ajar, and, well, given the state of your room, I was worried.
It's none of your business.
Very well. I'll leave you then. See you tomorrow, monsieur.
What?
I asked you to leave me alone.
Ooh, can I provoke him? Hit me.
I asked you to leave me alone.
Jay. I asked you to leave me alone. Did he do this? You get upset. All this poor, that fruit. Probably flown. Are those figs? They look like figs. Figs and grapes. I know they don't grow on this. Wait. Oh no. Thought I saw like scratches on the floor, like one of the bookcases moved. Like was a secret room, but it's just. Oh yeah, Napoleon. Hello, anybody home? Watch him just be passed out. Like he's asleep. Yep, he's for sure asleep, and I'm just walking around. Oh yeah, he probably just misplaced his keys. Good thinking, Cyclops.
My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us soon. Make haste, my son. You hold our destiny in your hands. Your loving mother, Maria Letizia Bonaparte.
Oh.
It's a beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Immune to conviction. The sword in this. I already searched this.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Was it worth it? I don't know. What's this? Oh, this is from our mom. Dear Monsieur Bonaparte, in reply to your demand of enthronement into our assignment. Sorry, I started reading 2 lines at once. Enthronement into our society. Blah, 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 and hereby inform you that, unfortunately, you do not meet the criteria required to become a member of the Golden Order. We are, however, honored by the interest you have shown in our research and activity. We have no doubt that your keen interest for the occult sciences will one day allow you to join us, blah, 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 and in anticipation of that day, please accept the expression of our full consideration. Sarah Dorishe. So he wanted to be in the Order.
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
The Frenchest of soldiers. Every time it goes into that like separate loading screen, it makes me think that I'm stumbled upon some mysterious... Oh, we can't go into the Duchess's room? Where's our room? I'm lost. Is this our room? Are we that close? No, that's Godoy's room. Already looked at. Got such a blackmailer. I figured I wanted to hold on to that so that I... Oh, this is my room. Monsieur Douriche. If something else comes up later. You have the worst... She came to our
Good evening,
boudoir.
Monsieur le Français.
Duchess, you're here. What a charming surprise.
Another kind of surprise.
I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
Oh. It's always the right
That's
time.
not what I said.
Ah, by the way, you surprised me during the conference.
Why's that?
Well, you are going to lose. Why stay with Lord Mortimer?
I believe he has every chance of winning.
My, you are a rash one. However, if ever you want to change sides, please feel free to let me know.
But tell me,
Let Mortimer know.
you didn't come here to try and make me change my mind, did you?
That's the last thing on my mind. Although you would have everything to gain by it.
Why would I change sides? Well, okay. Then this? Oh, I should have drank this first.
Do you perhaps know something that I don't? Come on, Emily. It's time you lay your cards on the table.
Yes, this is secretly a dating sim, and I am all for it. She knows something about Louisiana, she knows something about...
If you have a good reason for Spain to keep Louisiana, I'm all ears.
Louis, I can assure you on good authority that the Crown will never let France take over Louisiana without taking firm action. Your country has everything to lose, especially now, it being weakened as it is on the home front.
In other words, you believe the aim is to weaken France?
Just an observation, Louis. Louis, if you trust me, you ought to ask yourself why I have chosen home. You do trust me, don't you?
Well, I find you attractive.
Of course, Emily. You know you have my full trust.
Louis, you're lying. That's not good.
Oh,
Any
dick!
more of that and I might get upset. Admit, though, that it does make you think. There's still time, you know. Join us before it's too late.
Nope, sorry, I ain't no flipper-flopper. Madopper.
Unfortunately, my word is my bond. I don't want to leave Lord Mortimer in the lurch.
Very well, as you wish. It's up to you to decide.
Tell me, are these visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
Well, I should imagine you're still shaken. I promise to shed light on my mother's circumstances as soon as possible.
There's not much to shed light on. What your mother did is inexcusable. She won the trust of my sister in order to more easily betray her. She didn't do anything to her. Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
Oh, we did it! That's the most awkward kiss I've ever seen in a video game. They're just rubbing faces.
Come, Louis.
Oh! What? We did it! I feel like I should have told Mortimer that everything was chill, but... Oh, not another one of these.
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him. He looks like he can be trusted. And Duchess Hillsborough, why isn't she here? She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her. What are we going to do about Washington? He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king. Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing: to keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim. He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Oh, I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
Oh. Yeah, we're definitely tripping a lot now. None of that happened. Face rubs all night long. Probably didn't just waste all that royal jelly. About to go into the...
Emily? Emily? Are you there?
Obviously. Durgus, do we sleep through the meeting?
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you.
Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
Game is afoot. Oh, didn't have to walk there.
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions
How are we voting
and
today?
check the temperature of your respective positions so that we may reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord Mortimer.
We parted in perfect disagreement, my lord. Where would you like us to take it from?
Come, sir. Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations will lack panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me reassure you, I am convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be even more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still firmly against it, even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 And you, Duke Manuel?
Well, you see, it is more complicated and
Godoy?
Calm, Gregory. Don't try to impress my guests, please.
They are not your guests.
Gregory, anyone under my roof is by definition my guest. You included.
Oh.
I would be very grateful if you would let my guests speak. Duke Manuel, you were saying you still had some doubts?
well, you see, the situation has changed since last night.
Wink, wink.
What's going on here, my Lord Duke?
You see, I gave it some thought during the night. New arguments have come to light.
I
What
argue.
do you mean, Duke Manuel?
Sir Gregory, I regret to inform you that Spain will not support you in this operation. I vote for. Moreover, in response to arguments brought to my attention, I declare war on France.
What?
Oh shit.
What is he doing?
Well,
If
I
you
mean,
think France is afraid of you, you are dreaming.
Over 10 nations rise against you, young man, and you behave like a yapping little dog?
When the French armies are at your door, my Lord Duke, you will change your tune.
Lord
Well,
Mortimer said it was
as
his
for
plan.
me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project, despite Duchess Hillsborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
We even
How
had.
could it be otherwise? And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington.
Even had again.
What is your position?
4, of course.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been drinking or what?
There you are, quibbling away. My Lord Duke this, and Madame Duchess that. You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string.
Jacques, really?
Let's end the charade. It's over.
Jacques,
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay. I'll stop.
Come, Jack, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom back, my lord.
No.
I shall no longer work for you.
Intervene.
Wait!
Dorishe, you just can't help it, can you?
Oh, shit.
Stop trying to play the hero, man!
Please God, let this not be timed. What? Okay, hold on. Okay. Character. Traits. Where's the other characters? Do we not know? Traits? Talents. Nope, okay. What do these do? Okay, we want to use Devil's Thorn. Or Light Water. Okay, he... vulnerable to this.
Monsieur, I know I don't really know you, but you seem like a decent person.
I have done so many horrible things!
You blame yourself, I can see that. Everything's not lost.
I don't want to do bad things anymore.
You can take control of yourself again. You can fix whatever it is you've done.
Do you really believe
Yes,
that?
of course.
Of course, Jacques. You'll have all the time you need.
Stand together. The Order can protect him. The daughter has nothing to fear.
Look, you've done as much as you can. You have nothing to fear. Your daughter is safe.
Shut up!
Oh! Oh, no! No! Oh, fuck. I think I'd have to retry the whole freaking episode. No! I wanted him so badly to live! It's the only freaking thing I failed. Oh no! What did I do? Gosh dang! Before it autosaves, I think it already did. You guys, I'm so sad. I can't believe it. This is the first time I've ever failed to bring somebody back from the brink of suicide in a video game. Dang it! I can't believe it. I feel horrible. What? Ugh. He helped. Well, that sucked. I chose to follow Lord Mortimer. I participated in the conference. I convinced Manuel Godoy. I did not allow myself to be convinced by Lady Hillsborough. I found out that Sir Gregory Holm and von Volner have close ties, and I slept with Lady Hillsborough. I feel like that was pretty much inevitable. I mean, I didn't do much in that instance that would have... I guess I could have said, this is not the time. I could have allowed myself to be convinced by Lady Hillsborough. I could have followed Sir Gregory Holm. I could have found out Jacques Perrault's secret. Dang it! There's so many things I've missed about Jacques Perrault. I could have found out a secret from Napoleon Bonaparte. What? Where was he? Oh man, you guys. I really screwed the pooch. Well, I guess we must continue. I'm so sad. Oh. Well, bummer. I know, I'm so sad. I mean, he was a little rough around the edges, but... Do I start trying to work manipulation in? 8 points. Politics. Diversion. I could get politics level 2 right now. I'm just gonna go all in for manipulation. It's served me really well so far. Except for Peru. I'm so disappointed.
I don't understand. I spoke to him only recently.
Monsieur Peru has lost his mind. It's obvious.
Yet another way for the French to make a spectacle of themselves. Well, once again, it has worked.
My friends, let us settle down, please. We are all in shock, of course. Let us praise Louis's gesture anyway. You did what you could.
I didn't do enough.
It was very noble.
It was not enough.
It wasn't your fault.
It was my
There
fault.
was nothing else you could have done.
Yes, there was.
I think everyone needs a little rest.
It's literally
Can you
like
stay
8
a
o'clock.
moment?
Of course.
Oh. I just want to mourn my loss in private. So sad, you guys. Languages seems to be doing pretty well. What else do we want? Psychology has also been serving us pretty well. Oh. Without my Peru. Can I just walk away? Bye. Console me, Mortimer.
Louis, I wanted to talk to you a moment about what has happened. All this is tragic, but I wanted to thank you for doing what you
I
could.
didn't do enough.
I wasn't able to save him.
You couldn't, Louis. You mustn't blame
I
yourself.
could have.
It is not your fault.
It said in the end that I could have saved him. I failed to save him. Ugh. Well, no. Oh, it's the bird. I was like, who the fuck is in here?
I know this has nothing to do with me, my lord, but don't you think you're partly to blame? It won't escape your attention that he incriminated you before he took his own life.
I heard what he said, yes. Monsieur Peru appeared to blame me for his condition. I certainly encouraged him to succeed, but I wasn't aware he couldn't handle the pressures of the situation. Of course, his duties in Paris were very difficult. The choices he had to make were burdensome. But that was the path he had chosen. Should I not have helped him to succeed, perhaps? You heard him yourself. His duties as judge got the better of him.
Did you push him into it?
I wouldn't say push, but I did encourage him, yes. I thought it was my duty to help him as much as I could to become the court judge he dreamed of being. I thought he was capable of it. It appears I was mistaken, unfortunately. What a pity he didn't come and speak to me.
He did.
What do you mean?
He went to talk to you in your study the day before yesterday. Unfortunately, you weren't there.
Well, I was not informed of this. What a waste.
What are your plans now?
What do you mean?
For the conference. After the disappearances of both Elizabeth Adams and my mother, and now the death of Mr. Perlu, I should imagine that your guests are all packing their bags.
This might come as a bit of a shock to you, perhaps because it was so difficult to bring all these figures together. But I am convinced that none of them is preparing to leave.
It does kind of sound like a robot parrot.
Are you serious?
They are all very experienced politicians. And though they are, of course, affected by the situation, they know full well that such an opportunity will not come again for a long, long time, if ever. They each represent their nation, and know full well that what is at stake here is far greater than the death of poor Monsieur Peru. You'll see.
Oh.
I am confident that they will all be ready to resume the conference.
If you say so. Allow me to take my leave, please.
Of course. You ought to get some rest.
I ought to mourn
Oh, Louis.
the loss of...
One more thing, please. I wanted to thank you for your support during the conference. You've made the right choice, and it gives me tremendous satisfaction to have you with me on this project.
Hopefully it's worth it. I'm not gonna be Debbie Downer and say we're...
What is at stake is worth it, my lord. Now, I won't hide from you the fact that I have no idea by what miracle we could ever get a unanimous vote.
Trust me, Louis. We still have a few more cards to play. You'll see. Anything can happen in politics.
I'll see you later, my lord.
I still can't believe we rubbed faces with Emily. Go back to my room. So hungry, you guys. Sorry, I know it probably came out of nowhere, but my stomach just rumbled. And honestly, what sounds really good, this is gonna sound weird. What sounds really good right now is bratwurst. Ah.
I already mentioned it
Oh.
yesterday. Either to you or to someone else. Impossible to tell with you people.
Yes, sir.
Your guess is not sufficient. Tell the others, for crying out
What are you
loud.
talking?
Remember to close my window once you've done my
Oh.
room. This isn't Corsica, you know. I'm freezing.
Of course, sir. I'll see to it straight away.
Good. Proceed.
Somebody
Yes.
else has been in your room, Napoleon. Sure, it wasn't the servants being unservant-like.
Monsieur Bonaparte.
Don't feel guilty over Monsieur Peru. You did your best.
Oh,
We
stop
just
bringing it
lost
up.
the vote for the next conference, and we already had fewer votes than Holm. I must absolutely find a solution.
Oh, the conference. I'm not gonna waste points on that. I know! And then the worst is that at the end when it says you failed to save him, it's mocking you. You could have saved him. Didn't. You're a horrible person. And everybody's talking about it.
Yes. Yes, indeed. But I believe if Lord Mortimer is still confident, it's because he still has a few cards up his sleeve.
I hope so. I sincerely hope so.
Give me both.
Unfortunately, that vote of Godoy you acquired is probably not going to suffice.
Well, it's still more than what you've done, isn't it?
Oh, don't
I
say
see you
that.
have a short fuse, monsieur. As someone who just started a war with Spain, if I were you, I wouldn't get on my high horse so quickly. In short, we haven't a minute to lose. I'll leave you now.
Just a minute.
I mean, I know that Napoleon's the one who's gonna have to fight this war. Hot stickers. Yes, hot stickers. Alright. What was Emily after on the night of the conference? What did Emily propose on the night of the conference?
What did Duchess Hillsborough propose last night?
Oh, nothing worth worrying about. The pretty little pudding eater found no better tactic than to threaten me. She would have been better off sliding into my bed. At least we wouldn't have wasted part of the night talking for nothing.
Ah! No, we can't let on.
Threatened you, you say?
That's what I said. I think I'm going to have to be careful of English troops crisscrossing the Mediterranean for a while. The witch would let loose the wrath of the English crown on my august person. But if she thinks that would scare a Bonaparte, she is mistaken. Now, Louis, time is running short, and as I said, I'm in a hurry. I have to go now. I will see you later.
Where? What? Can I go to his room? I want to look at his room. Hello? Oh.
I am sorry, sir, but you are unable to access Monsieur Peru's room while we gather his personal effects.
Well, maybe there's a balcony I can use to get in? Whose room is this? Napoleon! Oh, Napoleon! I have come to pay you a visit in the nighttime, as Emily did last night. Early to bed, early to rise, I suppose. It won't let me be a sneaky sneak? I know, right? At least the servant didn't bring it up. Like, and don't feel bad, sir. You had nothing to do with it. I had everything to do with it. I had every possible thing to do with it. Whose room is it? Oh, Emily.
No answer. Nothing. Emily? Emily, are you there?
Oh.
Emily!
Yes. Louis, is that you?
Yes, let me in.
I'm sorry, Louis. I don't feel very well. I'll see you later.
Are you sure everything's all right? Are you still there?
Somebody else is inside. If you catch my drift. What buttons?
Emily? Emily, are you there?
He's like not even yelling.
Emily!
Yes. Louis, is that you?
Oh, is this the
Yes,
same conversation?
let me in.
I'm sorry, Louis. I don't feel very well. I'll see you later.
Are you sure everything's all right? Are you still there?
Yes, precisely. She is a man in there. Like, stuck. No! Oh, thank God. I was gonna be stuck there forever. Wait. George Washington's room is over here. He'll let me in. And I yes. In her window. Wait, Manuel Godoy. Pay him a visit in the nighttime. Oh, Godoy.
Monsieur de Richet.
Oh, hello.
I have no time. I was about to join Sir Gregory. Come back later.
I wanted to talk to you a moment and...
I am expected. I'm sorry. We shall talk later.
Well, excuse me. Why are you talking to what's-his-face? I thought we were on the same side. Okay. Gosh dang. I thought... Who would she share a balcony with? Go back around, should This is George Washington. Don't they share a balcony? My mistake. George Washington, I see you've left out your supply of laudanum. May I, imbibe? George? Oh.
Amber crystals.
Yes. I guess doesn't share a balcony with Buddy. No, on that side of oh gosh, I'm so okay, this is George Washington's room. We need to get to the other side to get on the balcony there. See if we can peeky peek in Emily's room. That sounded hello, you look so creepy. Sitting there in the moonlight. Ooh.
Your Eminence.
Ah, Louis. You were admirable. You didn't manage to save Peru. But whatever you do, don't blame yourself.
I do.
You did your best.
I didn't.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
It's not going to help matters for Mortimer. Now he has one less vote for the conference.
Thank you for reminding me. Bugger has lots of interest. His luck to out dough. Indeed, a tough blow from Mortimer. Let's just make them think that they've...
What do you expect? Mortimer has chosen his supporters.
Maybe he should have chosen more carefully.
Excuse me.
I hope that Monsieur Peru's act will help you reconsider your choice, Louis. Sincerely. See where his support for Lord Mortimer got him.
Mock him over Godoy. There, Godoy. What does that even mean? What does mock him over Godoy mean? Oh, how he got Godoy on our side. Play politics. Is he vulnerable to politics? Don't we have... Wasn't there once a way for us to see? Oh, we can't see that when we're in conversation. Oh. Well. I guess we could use Carmelite water.
Godoy betrayed you. He has turned his back on you and will follow Mortimer.
What? Are you joking?
You can always join us, Your Eminence. Don't be the butt of the joke.
Hmm.
When all your so-called allies have changed sides without warning, you'll be a laughingstock.
I don't know what you're talking about, Louis. Please excuse me, but I am tired. We shall resume our discussion later, perhaps.
As you please, Your Eminence.
As a religious man, I'm surprised you dabble in politics. What room is this? Oh yeah. Once again, faced with another one of my failures. Ugh. Ooh, I hope there's an ending where Emily is alive and well and not crazy or manipulative and wasn't playing us and we're just truly in love. That would make me happy. Volner, hello. Where's my room? I feel like I passed it.
What do you want from me, de Richet? Get on with it. I'm busy.
What a tragedy about Mr. Peru.
Are you joking?
No.
That bonehead had it coming to him.
What do you mean? Personal remark.
How can you say that?
Ever since I found out that footprints incriminating him were found next to Elizabeth's body, you can be sure that given the opportunity, I would have put a bullet in his mouth myself.
As I was passing by your room, I wondered if you'd made any progress with your search for the Al-Azif.
Do you remember our little discussion last time, de Richet?
No.
Indeed, I do.
So, please go straight to hell and stop wasting my time.
I wanted to speak to you about the conference.
Listen, you chose your side. You had every possible reason to make the right choice, but you preferred to commit yourself to Mortimer. Good luck, because it's a lost battle. The subject is closed. Anything else?
I guess
Excuse me, this is the wrong room.
after everything we just talked about. Anyway. I mean, it seems like Volner is insinuating that Peru murdered Elizabeth. Go in that room. What the heck? Where is my room? I'm so turned around. Place is way too big. Everything looks literally the same. I've definitely been here before. Fully in. Yes. Go out on his balcony. No. Oh, didn't we already try this? We did. I guess we can. Excuse me. Alright, I guess we just have to find our room. We just knocked on Emily's door again. Where the butts is our room? With Godoy. I thought we were next to George Washington. Oh, nope, we're next to Godoy. Seriously, he must have been.
Next time, I'll listen to my mother.
What?
Not a day has gone by without something happening to me. What now?
Emily? Who are you with in... Who did...
Louis, open up, please.
Coming, Mr. President, I'm coming.
Louis. Ah, there you are at last.
Yes,
I just saw your mother. She was accompanied by Emily, and they both went into the Duchess's room. I tried to join them, but I was refused entry. Louis, this does not bode well.
Oh, shit. Emily might want to avenge her sister. I must act quickly. You're right, Mr. President. Thank you.
Ah, but I wanted to date Washington. Run as fast as you can! Oh, am I going the wrong way? What room is this? I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Go this way. Right? No? Yeah. If this is Godoy's room, then... Oh, wait. No, if this is Godoy's room, then we're going the right way. Please let it be Godoy. Yes, okay, so please don't kill Mother. I know situation is strenuous at best. I love you both dearly.
I do believe that's Emily's voice.
Listen.
I can't understand what she's saying.
Go to Napoleon Bonaparte. Go. This is what I was telling you to do in the beginning. If he just listened to me. We could have found this out long before George Washington. We've been like...
I have to get inside Emily's room through the... Shit! It's locked.
Pick the lock. What I was trying to do at the very beginning. Is that her? Or is that this her? Can't go in that one. This one?
Huh. It's as if there are several people inside.
Once again, you're the one who's the victim in all this.
What are you on about now?
I should never have told you what happened to me. That's how it works, and you know it full well. I'm not that naive. I know you inside out.
Dear
Stop.
Gregory,
We'll end up
thank you
losing
for the
everything.
information.
Right. I've retrieved everything.
Oh. Stop talking. Oh shit!
What on earth is...
No!
Mother?
How dare you do this to me? You can talk. After everything I've done for you. You are joking, I hope, right? I gave you my life. That's enough, Emma. Now that Louis is here, you will leave Sarah alone. Cease your revenge immediately. What? If you think you're going to... Louis, help me, I beg you. I can no longer reason with her. I am Emily. Quit playing games. What? Honestly, don't be ridiculous. No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
Yes, well...
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me. I asked for nothing more, so stop taking it out on Sarah. You prissy little bitch. How dare you? Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope. I'm the one who told you everything that's been going on while you were away. Go on, then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me. Go on, then. Shoot. After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for? Here, Louis, take this.
Wait, what's going...
An entire life for this. Go on, shoot. Sorry, Louis, I can't shoot her. She's my sister. That's enough, Emma. Louis, out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do? Louis, out of the way. I am not Emma. Come on, Louis, tell her who the real Emily is.
Wait,
That's right, Louis. I'm fed up with this little game. Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Well, Louis, come on, you know how to tell us apart, right?
Yes, but I'd like to ask you a few questions to make sure there's no doubt.
Rational and open, Louis. Let's see. How can I tell them apart? Wait, I've got an idea.
On the night of our arrival...
I have no idea. The night of our arrival, I was kind of thinking the one in front of us was the real Emily, so let's ask. Who was with us
on the wharf?
Cardinal Piaggi. He was with us from when we started traveling by ship. We arrived on the same boat. I already told her, Louis. Another question, then. I'm the one who told you.
Right. Let's find something else. Ah, yes. Let's speak about my arrival at the manor.
To speak of our amour. Was already by the chimney. Fireplace. George Washington. How did Mortimer welcome us? Stayed with who? I don't remember any of these.
On the night of our arrival, we were warming ourselves in front of the fire. Mortimer welcomed us in a certain way. What happened exactly?
Well played, Louis. Unfortunately, I'm not the one you should have asked that question to. Mortimer did not welcome us. It was Sir Gregory who welcomed us that night. Mortimer didn't show up until 2 days later. I know that as well.
Very well. Let's try something else. On the first night, we went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll.
Every time I look down, like, she's moving! She's moving! Was there anything you reproached? What did I take from you? Together?
Did we get a chance to speak?
Certainly not. I was exhausted and went to bed.
But we
Don't
did.
think you're going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you, you're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis has exposed you.
Right. I don't think I'll get very far like this. I'll have to find something better.
I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it easy now.
Are you mad, Louis?
Lower your arm. I better act quickly if I don't want things to get out of hand.
Come on, she's putting one over on you. Look at yourself, for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
Ask about the sexy time.
In the secret room behind the study. Talk to them about what you've been doing. Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet. On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth Adams.
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
You're talking about the objects we found? Or were we both? Gorgon. Well, that didn't help. How did she get past? I don't even remember how we got past the Gorgon. Oh. Vigilance or diversion?
We found ourselves in Mortimer's secret gallery. What did we find in that room?
A load of old junk that Mortimer had collected. A so-called Pandora's box in the form of an urn. An old sheepskin that he must take for the Golden Fleece. The Bible of Judas. Property deeds as old as the hills. And a broken old sword. You are wasting your time, Louis. She already knows all that. Of course I do. I was there. That's enough! I've had enough of this charade. Louis.
No.
There's only one way to tell us apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice. Ask her about you and I. You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis. Speak about our intimacy.
Very well. Let's talk about us.
Oh, God.
Last night, you came to visit me, and I can't help wondering why. Why did you come to my room?
Louis, You must be mistaken. I did not go to your room last night, and that's where your little game ends, Emma. Because I never told you about it. So, there you can't answer. What? No! You didn't do that. I didn't want you to be jealous of Louis. Remember how you always used to react whenever you felt you were competing against a man?
What?
Dirty!
That's enough. I've had enough of this charade. That's enough, both of you. Now I know who the real Emily is.
Emily is opposite. Emily is behind me. Emily is obviously No, Emily is behind me.
You are Emily Hillsborough.
I knew you wouldn't get it wrong, Louis. No! You little bitch! Watch out, Louis!
No! It wasn't me.
Hell, what have I done?
Also...
See what you've done.
What?
See?
Oh, she's talking to her sister. Yes, can we help my mother now?
Louis? What on earth is going on?
Mother!
Go. You must leave. Everyone's going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess? Is everything all right?
Go! Go, Mother! No one must find you here.
Don't yell that.
Come, Louis. There's nothing more you can do.
But
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Emily.
Madam, I'm coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis. Let me stay with her, please. Go, I'll cover you.
You lost it last episode. Oh, we don't even have the option? How do I get back in? I forget how she lost it. But then we saw, or we thought we saw, Sarah kill Emma. But obviously she didn't, because Emma was right there.
Good God! They're all here. They must have heard the gunshot.
Where is Lord Mortimer?
Can anyone hear anything through the door?
Should I go down? No. Well, what if they... I should say, oh, what was that sound?
Did you hear that? I was not dreaming, was I?
Certainly not, Duke Godoy.
What's going on?
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering. Gentlemen, go back to your rooms. Go back to your rooms. I shall find out from Lord Mortimer what this is all about. Thank you.
Well, now nobody can say, they can't say, well, where were you, Monsieur de Richet? You did not show up after the gunshot. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, now we can go meet our mother in the crypt. Oh, should we talk to people? Talk to people. It's that kind of game. Godoy. Oh, no, we can't. Oh, maybe we can't talk to people. If there's... First, there's going to be that one. This is our room. Right? Yes. There's going to be that one person that we can talk to, that we should have talked to. It's going to be... Or else I'm going to go through all of this for nothing. It's also entirely possible. Okay. Washington? Yeah, where was George Washington? We should be able to... Where is he? Why can't we tell him that we found Sarah? Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to go into anybody. I know, I want to talk to everybody. Find all their secrets, go through all of their... I'm assuming... Do I give up or do I continue? One open door. Right, Washington's still... Maybe he is. Maybe I should go talk. See if I can go in my room. If I don't make myself dizzy going through all of... Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to go into this. Gosh, dang it. Ooh, we should find out if we can go upstairs and talk to... What? Oh yeah, bro. Ooh, nope. What's his face? Mortimer. Alright, we're back around in the circle. So our room should be, that's Godoy. Our room should be over here. Right? Theoretically, hopefully, if I'm not completely go into my own room? It's a travesty. We'll see if we can go upstairs and then we'll go downstairs. I just want to make sure, I don't want to miss anything else because I feel so bad about Brew. How do I get upstairs? I know it's around here somewhere. So, is anybody there? Where the heck? Oh, here it is. I think. Okay. Nope. Okay, so at least we explored the possibilities. I wasn't gonna be kicking myself if I had missed something. Mother! Hold me, I'm so scared. Ugh, I keep forgetting we're not British, we're French. I'm assuming the crypt is the thing in the middle of the garden. Did we leave that door unlocked? How also do I get back there? Is this? Nope. Nope. You guys, this is mine. I suck at me. Last time I was in a corn maze, I spent about 2 hours trying to find the exit, and then they had signs up where you could text like support basically to help you out of the maze, and I had to do that. So that should tell you how fabulous I am at maze. Come on. I'm trim. I could fit through that gap. Oh, is this the... Oh, I'm so lost. I'm helplessly lost. Forward. Oh, it's right there. Just jump over the hedge. Just jump. And it's dark. I can't see anything. Oh, tiny. Although I'm at a dead end again. This way. This is something. Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere. I did it. I went down pretty much every road. Please help, I'm lost. Right? He's just standing like right there. Just like right beyond on the other side of this hedge. Just like, help! Help! I'm lost! Mother! Like just jump over the freaking hedge. Why did we let this open for any old person to stumble across? That body still there?
Louis!
It's gone!
At last, there you are.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No! That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You are the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
Oh.
I came all the way here for you. Now I've found you. I'm ready, Mother.
If only. Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and logical. I know you are going to find it hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true. Many years ago, I found out that demons really do live among us.
Wow, this game.
I beg your pardon?
And that they can influence our thoughts.
Mother, listen to yourself. I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next? An ancient monster with a head like an octopus? What do your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
They look like
no,
Mormon.
These are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore.
But it's ingrained.
Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, They are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit, and 2 of them are present on this island.
Right. So let me guess.
Mortimer and Holm, Washington and Bonaparte, Volner and Godoy.
Don't tell me. It isn't Volner and Duke Manuel, is it?
Don't talk nonsense. Both of those poor souls are mere pawns in the hands of the real players.
I was answering at random, Mother.
Do you really believe that I'm joking here?
Excuse me?
Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Holm had sent Volner to get it for him.
Holm and Mortimer are demons?
They both seem to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There are many of them, Louis, not just those 2.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
Yeah, yes. Paying attention.
I went beyond the nightmare, Mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
Barely.
1191.
Of course! It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer. They spent a whole night in conversation until the early hours of the morning. Mortimer had passed the test. He had charmed the demon, and so it chose him to be its host for centuries to come. But tell me, did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has contacts the world over.
Yes, I've been developing the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
His secret study. I
went beyond the nightmare, Mother.
Oh, I already said that.
You understood the
Dang it.
Masonic
I can't even
date.
skip it. Can I skip it?
1191.
Of course!
Sorry.
It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer.
Whoops.
They spent a whole night in conversation until the early hours of the morning.
How do you converse
Mortimer
with...
had passed the test. He had charmed the
think he
demon,
wanted
and
to
so
be?
it chose him to be its host for centuries to come. But tell me, did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has contacts the world over.
Yes,
Mortimer wanted
I've
to
been
be
developing the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
Never met Beyonce, apparently. Just kidding. Property.
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes
thanks,
written in
Mama.
lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn? Yes, I did. Why?
Too bad. We'll deal with it later.
Whoops.
I must admit, I found it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Holm are mere dandies who organize society balls. History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
Yeah, I never got that. Like, why would you want to lose... Why would you give up everything to be the host of a demon?
You mean the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
And without any security or personnel.
I think that's everything.
Louis, I am proud of you.
Aw,
You
thanks.
came all this way. You found me. You have surpassed me.
Well,
You taught me everything I know. Right. How did it all begin?
I saw him.
What do you mean you saw him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked, composed of 7 parts. Each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian, in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him. Or rather, he found me. He was young, charismatic. He was flamboyant.
Von Borcher. No. Holmes?
Sir Gregory?
No, Mortimer, of course.
Ah, fuck.
He was a veritable mine of knowledge. I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages.
Uh-huh. You study anything else?
He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
Oh,
how so?
Sure you did.
I mean to say he manipulated me. He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
Did he ever go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so.
Is he my father?
But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
Saved? You must have refused.
And you refused, of course.
Why, naturally, Louis. You don't make deals with the devil.
Some
After
people do
that,
that.
I spent my whole life looking for him. 3 years later, in Berlin, I just missed him. In London, I lost 6 members of the order in a chase. In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis.
I feel like we're past that point, and yes, apparently dear mother has been playing her own dating sim. Ugh, oh no, my foot's stuck. Okay.
You agreed, and that was before you spoke to me about demons. Wait, the baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
The child was his son.
We stole his son? Are you insane? I always thought we took him to save him.
That was the case. It was precisely to save him from his father.
Need I remind you the mother died during childbirth? What became of the child?
Later. For the moment,
Oh,
that
Elizabeth.
is not the key issue here. Once we found the Alazif in Paris, I followed von Borchert's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was. But he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute, one last thing.
Can we take Emily with us? What happened with Elizabeth? Yes, Elizabeth.
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
I
I'm
must
sorry,
know.
Mother, but I want to know.
She was one of the receptacles for these monsters. I met her parents when she was born. One of the demons got inside her. The demon used her to spy on her father, John Adams. He is one of the founding fathers and vice president of the United States, you know.
Mortimer possessed her?
No, I don't think it was Mortimer. Her father, John Adams, hired me to tend to her, but the evil in her was too deep. In spite of the various treatments I tried on her, I never succeeded in getting it out of her. It's not something I'm proud of, Louis, but I had to try everything.
You seemed alright. Who killed her?
Do you know who killed her?
Absolutely not.
Do we press? Are we gonna run out of time? Like if we ask? Aji's letters? I found your letter on the wharf. Hand.
Are you going to tell me what happened to your hand?
Better than that. I shall show you.
Samuel Ritter du Choix. You wanted to send me a letter about Godoy.
I wanted you to run a check on Duke Manuel. But frankly, it doesn't really matter anymore now. Godoy is just a pawn like the others. He is not the one I was looking for.
I hate that they all say each other's names differently.
On the evening of my arrival, Cardinal Piaggi came looking for you. He was determined to give you a letter.
More of his lists. Louis, I think I know what's in that letter, and I beseech you to believe that it is the least of our worries. We can sort that out later.
Why the cannons for Bonaparte? What happened with Emma?
I want to know what happened between you and Emily's sister.
Great responsibility often brings difficult choices, Louis. That's all you need to know.
Ah, I got that manipulation.
Mother, I won't take a step further if you don't answer me.
You dare blackmail me?
I'm listening.
All right, I used her. So there you are. Happy now? We had the Al-Azif, and I didn't think we would be able to escape with it. In order to ensure that the book did not fall into their hands, or that one of them couldn't read in us where we had hidden it, I asked Emily to...
It's Emma.
Yes, or rather for me, it was Emily. So I asked Emma to hide it without anyone seeing, and then I disposed of her. I am sorry for her, but she was part of the Golden Order, Louis. She knew the rules when she joined.
Wait, you disposed of her? I thought... Oh my gosh. Brain.
What was going on with the cannons in Tuscany?
It was nothing.
Since when does the Order finance wars?
The cannons for that Bonaparte fellow? Listen. Once in the lion's den, I did whatever I could to appear legitimate. So yes, I pretended to be interested in Mortimer's project about a young military man who was seeking funding for a foundry in Tuscany. Between you and me, if buying China would have enabled me to escape, I would have signed without hesitation.
Oh, well. Alright, this is the last one. Hopefully talking didn't like...
What did you negotiate about the Al-Azif with Volner?
Absolutely nothing. I managed to pull the wool over his eyes until I found a way to flee.
Alright.
Good. I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He wants the United States to occupy all the North American territory. France should recover Louisiana and give it to the United States. In that case, the Americans would just have to push west to chase the Spanish from the continent once and for all.
And as Mortimer controls Washington, you may just as well say that it will put him at the head of a world superpower. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans. But for the time being, there are more pressing matters.
Like, why is your dress glitching out? It looks so awkward.
Are you going to tell me why we're here?
Can we close the gate behind us so that nobody follows us? Like, please?
There. That's why we are here.
Al-Azif. Or... not? Oh god, another puzzle. My brain. I need to pop stickers before I can solve another puzzle. I didn't fail anything? Didn't fail anything. I found out that Cardinal Piaggi has not been perturbed by the events. I managed to go through Napoleon Bonaparte's room without leaving a trace. Oh, you could leave a trace. I protected one of the Hillsborough twins. Doesn't tell us if we protected Emily. I went to see the crowd outside of Lady Hillsborough's room. I could have been witness of Napoleon Bonaparte's resolution. Could have learned something from Al-Azif. What? How? Ugh. I know. I have no idea what to believe at this point. Like, it was already kind of like delving into the occult, which I could kind of play along with because of, like, you know, they talk about Freemasons and they, you know, I could believe it. But now we're talking about, like, demons, and I guess I should have gotten it with all the Christian Bible references, and well, we'll see where it goes from here. Oh, poor practice. Do we level up? I think we level up. Yes. Level 3 manipulation. These are manuscripts. Ooh, forgot that I haven't figured out where these are either. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, what are all these? I have a lot of these. Ooh, what's this? Oh, using manipulation costs you 1 extra effort. Gain 1 skill point in linguistics. Fail 2 confrontations. Fail 5 confrontations. Fail 10 confrontations. I'll gain 2 points in etiquette if I succeed. Well, I lost one of them. Or she's on George's laudanum. Oh yeah, for sure. Machiavellian, you gain 1 extra effort point when you exploit a vulnerability. Reach level 3, manipulation and psychology. Ooh. Golden lecture also gives you level 3 in psychology and sciences. Oh, I'll get this time. Occult mastery, ending an opportunity successfully, will now return 1 effort point to you. Reach level 3 in manipulation, level 2 in occult and subterfuge. So we'll get that, no problem. We should invest in psychology so we can be Machiavellian. The rest, meh. Cover all of Manuel Godoy's immunities and vulnerabilities. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, that's a lot.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys.
Convenient.
I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 6 objects before we try anything.
Are your 6 objects the keys?
6 or 5?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Hold on, I want to see what those achievements were. Specialist raised skill level 3 during episode 1. I feel like that achievement's broken. What was the other one that we got? Double game. Oh. Just because I've completed the quest. Less cool.
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea, but it just so happens that's what you are going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost it.
Of course.
When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
Naturally, she ought to make an effort to remember.
Remember, Mother. I'm certain you can remember.
Let me think.
You were running.
I was bleeding to death.
You remember the pain.
I thought I was going to faint. Yes, I remember. I don't think it can be far, can it?
Would you have lost it outside?
No, I don't think so. It must be in the area. I don't remember going up with it.
Perfect. I'll search the crypt before leaving.
Have a good night, Pine Fox. Thanks for joining.
Some nails?
Don't ask me. I'm not the one who made the mechanism, you know. When I arrived, there were already a few of them inserted, so I didn't have to worry about those. On the other hand, I remember seeing some in Mortimer's secret study, behind his nightmare.
In a golden cup? Yes. Yes, I saw them too.
Perfect. It will be easy for you to find them then. You need 3 of them.
Very well.
You remember what to do about the rollers. 1191 to enter, and 6466 to exit.
Of course.
Writing that down. Okay.
Exegesis. Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible. Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks.
I did.
Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
Well, it's convenient that the demon has the thing to vanquish him in his.
There's one in the portrait gallery.
That's right.
You still believe it's in the tower room, don't you?
I don't know. There is only one way to find out, though.
Right. I shall go and see.
What?
There's one in the portrait gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
What do you mean by the concordance of dates exactly?
Don't worry about that. We already have them. They are written on the back of the message I just gave you.
What?
There's one in the portrait gallery.
That's right.
You still believe it's in the tower room, don't you?
I don't know. There is only one way to find out, though.
Right. I shall go and see.
All right.
One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them, though. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years.
What about you?
Look at them, for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies. Me, Adams, Peru, Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us. And remember, the code to get out of the secret office is 6646.
Wait. She said 6646, but the text said 6466. Why? Okay. Questioning's been pretty good. Logic. Psychology would be nicer. Logic. No linguistics. Erudition. I don't think we've invested really anything in erudition. Questioning. Etiquette? Agility. What was the other one that we had? Erudition or logic? Erudition. Oh, we could do that. We did 2 in erudition. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Please let that just stay there the whole time. My lord, I finished improving the lock on your reinforced door. As agreed, you will need several items which to open it. Oh, of course, it's right in front of us. Correspondence. This. Oh, yes, thank you.
What on earth is that?
Blood?
A disc with information engraved in the metal? An iris that should open, I imagine, and blood. Mother? The dried blood. There.
Yes, it's mine.
Oh.
Sorry if I stained everything, but I must admit that at the time my thoughts were more on the pain than cleaning up after myself.
That's how she lost her arm.
Did you succeed in opening this iris?
Yes, by putting the cross on the console and the 3 nails on the disc, the iris opens. It gives access to a hole where I put my hand, thinking I could fully open the iris. There's a handle at the bottom, and as you can see, it didn't turn out very well for me.
Ouch.
There are Roman numerals, Arab numbers, and town names.
Go on. I'm listening. What do you think?
Analyze the mechanism.
Tell me, I imagine that once we've solved this enigma, the iris opens, right?
Exactly.
We're gonna waste all of it, make the connection. Talk about the names of the town.
How many nails are needed again?
3.
1 nail per type of information, I'm guessing.
In other words?
Well, a nail must be placed on each Roman numeral, 1 nail on an Arabic numeral, and 1 nail on a town.
Well done, Louis.
We use it? Why not?
All the town names mentioned have something to do with Christ, haven't they? Golgotha, Bethlehem, Nazareth.
Exactly.
Then just use, I guess, yeah.
On each engraved piece of information, there's a hole. Those are for the nails, right?
That's absolutely right.
That's it.
Frankly, not much.
It's not going to be easy, so start by fetching all the keys then.
Leave, okay. That didn't do us much good now, did it? I feel like we wasted potions and checking to see if there's anything in here. I really feel like we should have locked this. I think she might have dropped the cross. Hidden in his desk room. Cross already found. Bible used by Emma in the tower room. Room in the portrait gallery. Alright, let's see if I can remember where all of these places are. That's the real question. How do I get out of this place? Into the portrait gallery. Where is the portrait gallery? That's not it. Dang it. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Any of these rooms that I can go into? Oh, it almost looks like there's a face in there. It's freaking me out. Okay, oh, this is the portrait gallery.
Right. Let's see if the statues are in place yet.
You remember how to open this? I do not. Poop.
That statue is not positioned correctly.
Oh, Jesus. I don't remember the answer to this. I should have written it down. Will you tell us? Is this that? Do I have to do all of them?
The sword toward the Gorgon. That's good. It's in the right place.
Sword toward the Gorgon.
The lantern is already in the right position. Turned toward the shield.
Okay.
Shield toward the sword. Now that's good. The statue is already in the right place.
Thank God I don't have to. Ooh, what's in here?
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Oh, yes, I will.
That statue is not positioned correctly.
Alright, so we just have to... Oh, well, that was lucky.
Open sesame.
A little late on the uptake there, aren't you? Whoa!
The Ring of the Nibelungs. Even if Mortimer is several centuries old, I don't see what part he has in this legend.
Don't mind me as I just warped his body.
So that's Pandora's box? An urn? Mother seemed worried that I was able to open it. I wonder why. Never mind.
We are
Now
spawn.
it's too late.
We are demon spawn. Oh gosh, it's auto-saving.
Given all the relics preserved here, it wouldn't surprise me if Mortimer claimed it was Excalibur.
I just want to look at everything before I take the Bible. Oh Jesus, is this the Bible? Of course it is. Thought it was the other book.
So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often, otherwise he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
Okay, one thing down. A team huddle and go the crochet. Okay.
Caesar's laurel wreath. If Mortimer really is what my mother says he is, it could mean... No, that's impossible. No, not Caesar. Right. I've got what I need. Now let's not waste any more time.
Alright. The nails are... Well, the Bible would be upstairs. Whew. Don't mind if I do. I'm glad that these are popping up once again. Let's go upstairs. I want to go to that tower room, which was this way, I think. Yeah, it's this one, I believe.
Ah,
Oh,
Louis.
shish.
Glad you're here.
Blasted. He's gonna talk about my mother.
Come and see what I've found. There are pieces of paper in the ashes of the chimney. Someone's been burning something here.
Incredible. He doesn't seem to want to speak to me about what happened between my mother and the Hillsborough sisters. Show me a little.
Look, it's possible to distinguish two different writing styles.
The rest of the correspondence between my mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages. I'm certain there must be more.
Shit. What on earth is he doing?
Ooh. Yeah, it is pretty.
If you want my opinion, a servant must have burnt some old papers. That's all.
Ah, dang
Why,
it.
of course. You very nearly made me think that you were trying to hide something, Louis. No, I'm sure there must be other hidden messages.
He won't let go. He's going to work his way back to the Bible if he continues.
Shoot.
Dante's Paradise. Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
Where was the Bible? Was it?
The Bible's still there.
It's so dark in this. I can't believe I wasted.
Hey, look, there.
No, I don't see anything.
Come, Louis, look. Someone's clearly drawn a 4 in the dust. I have a clue.
He's going to be disappointed when he sees the Bible's disappeared.
Oh, let's move this book. Wait, where'd it go?
Dante's Paradise.
Why can't we move?
Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
Hey, look,
Oh,
there.
dang. I wish there was a way to skip these.
No, I don't see anything.
Come, Louis, look. Someone's clearly drawn a 4 in the dust. I have a clue.
A clue.
He's going to be disappointed when he sees the Bible's disappeared.
Well, we should replace it with something else. So frackin' dark in here, I can't see anything. Alright, see you later, George. Let's go upstairs. Formulary sphere. Convenient that Mortimer is not here. Where is Mortimer's room? I guess if you're a demon, you don't have to sleep.
A painting. It looks unfinished. A piece by Lord Mortimer, I presume. A rather avant-garde technique. The Titan against men. How ironic.
Move now? Okay, yeah. Sweet. Oh yeah, it was under here, right? Damn bird. Shut up. Wow, this. Oh.
Right. This time, it'll be a lot quicker. If I remember rightly, the code was 1191.
Okay. 1. Guess we can do 9. 8, 9. This is 1. 1. Lower the lever. Remember what I did. What would that even mean? He said... No. I feel like it was pretty explicit about what we were supposed to do. Come on, Louis. You've been here before. Hopefully Mortimer's not coming around.
Of course.
We knew that was gonna happen. Damn bird. Yeah, I think we pretty much looked at all of these. Don't think there's any.
There. Those are the nails I was looking for.
Just transported.
I noticed they were old and rusty. But I hadn't noticed these traces of... Could that be blood? Is it really the relic of the Holy Cross? I can hardly believe it.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Would be interesting.
A hand of tarot cards. The Emperor, a symbol of power and stability. Temperance, which expresses a reward, and the chariot, now that evokes triumph. If this hand is anything to go by, Mortimer's destiny promises to be glorious.
There, no, we can't look at that. Nope.
Mortimer's interested in black magic. If Mortimer really is a demon, I wonder what he could be doing with all this.
Summoning other demons? Question mark.
Feathers, pigeons probably.
Should I read these things? Probably. This. Anything?
Looks like obsidian or onyx. It must weigh a ton. What on earth could that be?
Seal of some kind. Something demonic, I'm sure. If we're to believe that that's actually what's happening. Wow, these cues come way late.
A Van Leeuwenhoek microscope? The most sophisticated microscope there is. When I think of the difficulty the Order had in getting hold of one of these...
Okay, I think... Yeah, I think we pretty much...
Conference might be focused on the United States, but Mortimer has an eye everywhere, which is not very reassuring if he really is a demon.
Okay.
All right, come on. Let's get out of here. 6466, if I remember correctly.
Oh, thank God he did it for me. Hello, I'm glad I didn't kill you before. Cross of Clemens. Armillary Sphere. Heck, are we gonna get an Armillary Sphere? Didn't she say she dropped the cross somewhere outside? Oh, I have to look through the maze. Maybe there's one in the library? Oh, poor Jacques. Actually, can I go in any of these rooms? Go in Jacques' room. Has it already been cleaned out though? Here's so. Nope, nope.
Dear friend, please come and join us. We must meet about the ongoing...
We've already seen that. Okay. Can't go out on that balcony. Can we go out on this balcony? Yes, we can. That's where we saw Pooh. Wait, was that a... Yes, we can open this door? No. Oh, this is... Napoleon's room. Wanted to find Emily's room. Oh, is this Emily's room? Oh, we can go in. Emily? Oh, there's a tiny version of that statue.
Dear E.
Read that already. Emily? Where is she? Oh, what's this? Oh, don't mind if I do. Larry's. Where am I gonna find a small armor? Yes.
Carmelite water.
Sweet.
They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Where is the... what? Oh, there it is. Like, I know there's another side to this room. Nope, nothing really that we haven't already seen. The rooms are enormous, I must say. Alright, let's move on. Oh wait. Now I'm curious if I can go into other people's rooms. Other people's rooms, you know. As you do. My room. Is everything copacetic in my room? Looks Oh, Emily? See, I don't have a bedroom. What's this?
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but
Every time it like talks at me, it thinks that it's something new. Alas, it is not. Continue this way. Godoy. Hello, Godoy. Are you there? Where is everybody? Seriously. Wasn't I already in here? Wasn't I just in here? Damn it. So turned around. Okay, this should be my room. That should be Washington's room, right? Oh, this is the Pope's room. Or not the Pope, the Cardinal.
Ah, Louis, come in. Your timing is impeccable. I wanted to have a word with you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, the cross.
I was wondering how you are getting on in your search for our poor Sarah. You must have made some progress, I should think. I am terribly worried about her, you know.
Come on, get out of here, Louis. You're in a hurry.
Any news of her?
I don't know why, Your Eminence, but I get the impression you're asking a question to which you already know the answer.
Thank God, goodness is
Let's say I have heard rumors, but I prefer to ask you the question directly.
Well, what have you heard exactly?
It would appear that your mother is implicated in the death of the Duchess's twin sister. Oh, what a story, all the same. Twins? I was always wary of the Duchess anyway. I did not appreciate the facility with which she would flaunt her assets. You know, Louis, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I sense you are worried and that you are not telling me everything. What exactly did you come looking for in my room?
What do you mean?
Louis, I was not born yesterday, you know. When you came in, I saw in your face a hint of disappointment at finding me here.
Oh.
I concluded that you were hoping you wouldn't run into me. You came here for something else.
No. You're mistaken. I was just passing by.
In the middle of your room.
I shall leave you, Your Eminence. I wouldn't want to take up your time.
As you wish, Louis. See you later.
I have no time to lose, so I might as well not bother him.
Alright, well I can't ask him anything. Do you have any royal jelly by any chance? Thank you for the royal jelly. And what's this? All sorts of goodies in your badge. Golden elixir. We'll have to take a closer look around. Okay, just.
My dear Giuseppe, poor health forbids me from joining you. Please thank Sir Gregory.
We explored his room, I believe, so I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Whew. Okay, so I made one right decision. Wait a second. Going the wrong way again. Ugh. This should be George Washington, right? No. Perhaps that's Mortimer's room. This is George Washington. He was in the tower. Couldn't be in here. Just gotta grab some laudanum. Yep. Got it. I think that's all there is. Yep, that's all I needed. Let's you know, things exactly as he left them. Please. Armory spear. What the heck am I gonna find? I'm gonna have to go downstairs. It's gotta be somewhere downstairs. I have to figure out how the heck. Here we go. Marvelous. Oh, that's awesome. And this is, so behind me is the portrait gallery, so this should be the main. Or not. No idea. What continent is that supposed to be? I think this is the first time we get to like fully explore this room. A coin! All these little alcoves. This.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Yes, I will. Here, what's that?
Amber crystals.
Yay! This. Another coin. Dang.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of water.
His voice got like. Left key. I have both keys. Oh, well. Royal jelly. Don't mind if I do. That's where we came from. Oh no! I'm full on Carmelite water. This Carmelite water too?
Golden elixir. I'll keep it for later.
Oh, keep. I'm sure you will, Louis. Love that name. Louis. The small parlor? Maybe. This shiny.
Chronicles of the Amber Princess. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
Dorkin? What an awesome name.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Nope, you could not have. Now we're like, dang, stocked up on everything. Oh, hello. Move that pillow.
Not too shocked.
I beg your pardon?
About Peru this morning. I asked you if you weren't too shocked by it all.
Actually, I was.
Yes, of course. I still can't believe it.
And neither can I. How could he do that to us? There are increasingly fewer and fewer of us on Mortimer's side. I don't see at all how we are going to win the conference.
Tell me. I was wondering. You wouldn't know where to find an armillary sphere, would you?
Do you really think this is the right time? Oh, ask Volner. I am sure he will know. What with him being passionate about astronomy, you ought to get on fine together. Leave me now. I need to think of a solution.
If I ask Volner, he might.
I won't keep you any longer.
Get on me.
See you later, monsieur.
I'm gonna have to ask. Is that a coin? It
Chinese
is.
coin.
Unfinished chess match. This is the maiden. Second, those look like coffins. I'm very scared. Hello.
What can I do for you, sir?
Where's Volner?
I am at your service, day and night, sir.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
My good fellow, would you have any amber? available?
I would, but unfortunately, I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Oh.
No point in lying, you know. I know full well you haven't got any.
I would never think of lying, sir. I don't believe I am authorized to give it away, that is all.
Amber? Here? I'd be surprised.
Yet I assure you, sir...
No, you're pulling my leg. I don't believe you.
I wouldn't dare to joke with, sir.
Yeah, sure. You're just leading me on. I dare you to show it to me, if you really have some.
Well, then, sir, here is a piece.
Ah, right. Well, I'm impressed. Can you lend it to me for a minute?
Of course, sir. Here.
Thanks.
Wow. I can hardly believe it. Well, I have other questions.
Of course, sir. But, sir, I believe you haven't given me back the amber, sir.
Are you accusing
What? What amber?
The piece I gave to sir.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You really ought to look after your things. It can't be easy to come across amber in these parts.
Well, does sir desire anything else?
Oh, this poor guy.
You wouldn't have a little golden elixir I could use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, I have orders not to give any of that medicine to any of Lord Mortimer's guests.
Well, shoot.
Some guests are here to follow a very strict treatment. Mixing or combining certain substances would be dangerous for sir.
It is not for consumption. No panic, I know what it is. But I don't really... No, I'm full on golden, so... Manuscript. Already got the manuscript? Devil's Thorn.
I still haven't quite recovered after that boat crossing. Would you happen to have any Devil's Thorn by any chance?
I am sorry, sir, but the Devil's Thorn may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against sir taking any.
You just have to know how to take it. I'll take full responsibility. Give me some. We could always go back and grab that Carmelite water. So let's...
You see, Tribulus cystoides is from the Zygophalaceae family, very rich in nitrates and potassium chloride. It was used in India 700 years before Christ, my good fellow, and I know nothing better to perk you up.
Oh, as sir wishes. Here is the herb, sir.
I love how he just
May I
adds it
help
on.
you in anything else, sir?
Okay, let's go back and grab that Carmelite water before we forget. Hey, Napoleon. Nothing. What the heck? Nothing to see. Just running back and forth through different rooms, you know, as you do. Getting my nightly jog in. Can you imagine one of the guests just running? I imagine it would be rather good exercise. The place is huge. And kind of give you an excuse to get a couple laps and check things out without being suspicious. Yes, of course, that's all I'm doing is going for my nightly jog. There you go. My alibi is secured. Nothing to see here, my good sir, actually. Over here, nope, yep, just thought I'd come back for a little bit of extra exercise, that's all. Move along, or I guess I will. Move along. Dining room? Which is apparently daytime, or else very bright. Shinies? Don't see any shinies. You guys see any shinies that I missed? No? Godoy? You're not playing with me today? Okay. I really want pot stickers. The library? Getting it. Von Volner. Would you be in his room? I have to go back upstairs. That'd be a real bummer. Wait.
A cache.
A cache?
Pages out of an old encyclopedia.
That'll be handy. Thought I found that. And we're back in the portrait gallery. So I'm assuming we have to go upstairs. What's this note say? Was it there before? I think it was. Go up to talk to Von Volner and try to make him not suspicious of why we're trying to portable armillary spear. Yeah.
Fragment of amber.
I just need one more. We found a bunch of air keys. We have to find a lock that we can air keys. Which way is Von Volner? Oh, perfect. Hello. Von Volner, are you in here? Can't help but notice that your door was unlocked. What the butts? Where is he? Where's everybody? Von Volner? Oh.
An armillary sphere. Perfect. That will save me some time. I only hope that he isn't going to realize it right away.
And how the heck are we hiding this? Like, where did we shove this? Leave. Ooh. I stole Piaggi's cross and Volner's spear. What's this, finesse? Left no traces in Napoleon's room. You think you identified the true Emily Hill's. I don't like that it says that I think I identified it. I wish it would just give me a definite answer. What is all this? Consul, you persuaded Manuel Godoy during the conference. You told Emily about your doubts. Go downstairs quickly. We must run to meet our mother. Mother, I have found all you need to be free. Well, for a second I thought I went the wrong way, so I'm glad that I went the correct way. Please let us not be confronted by anything spooky or otherwise natural. Mortimer, I'm not doing anything suspicious, I promise you. I am just going for my daily jog through the garden, where I will inevitably end up hopelessly lost, as I always do. Will I get it right the first time? I might. Nope. Damn it, I spoke too soon. I almost had it right the first time. Bummer. Okay. Moving along. Mother! Please don't be dead. Mother, please don't be dead. Please. I beg of you, be alive. I don't know what I would do without you. Okay, she's there. For a second I thought that heap of rocks was her body. Oh.
So, good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Hopefully.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
Where do I put the nails?
What hole should I put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there, because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself. All I can say is that you have to insert 1 to choose a town, 1 to choose a chapter, and 1 to choose a verse. Those are Roman numerals on the disc.
Okay. Town, a chapter, which are the Arabic numbers, and a verse, which are the Roman numerals.
What theme did you start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed 1 nail in Bethlehem, 1 in chapter 2, and 1 in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would happen.
Something else did
Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand. I really thought it was the end of me.
What did you do then?
Well, although I had made some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs. I raided his supplies of medicine.
Fair enough.
All right, my turn now.
Go ahead, impress me. I'll shut up and let you concentrate.
I'm not prepared. My biblical knowledge is very lackluster.
This exegesis contains comments from Judas on the different Gospels. It only contains certain chapters and verses, and the chapters are indicated by Roman numerals. The lexicon refers to different chapters and verses from the exegesis of Judas.
Analyze the fresco.
The fresco clearly shows the birth of Christ.
Louis, I can assure you that that is not the solution to this enigma. This fresco's only purpose is to mislead. I know that now. Please, focus on another theme about Christ.
I'll have to trust her.
Analyze the fresco.
Yes, it's definitely a representation of the birth of Christ, but some of the details have flaked away. I can't see any other clues. One thing is for sure, this enigma deals with the life of Jesus, like my mother said.
Okay. Analyze the whole door.
It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions.
Yes.
Clearly, we have names of towns, Arabian numerals, and Roman numerals.
Recognize the town, find out how it works. No, we already know all this. Want one at 17. X. Golgotha. Sweet.
It works.
Well done, Louis. I hadn't seen those other wheels. Try connecting the theme to see if it goes all the way.
Oy, don't put it.
There must surely be a connection between the wheels.
Analyze wheel of the moon.
This wheel represents the different moons. In the occult sciences, we represent the full moon by an X. As for the dark moon, called the new moon, in cults, it's often associated with something harmful. Look at this. There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon, then to a date, and finally, the date to the moon.
Oh, brother.
This wheel contains several symbols made up of 1 or 2 figures and 1 letter. The highest figure does not exceed 31, and each letter corresponds to a month of the year. A for April, and M for March. I think these symbols must represent a specific date. There are different icons on this wheel, but it looks like some of them can't be connected to the other wheels. I think I can make out each one of the icons apart from the one covered in blood. Going clockwise from the one I just mentioned, we have the halo that represents the resurrection. The waves represent the baptism of Jesus. It's more difficult to identify the next one. Maybe a
bundle?
crib, and in that case it's surely linked to the birth of Christ.
Yeah.
The red herring that my mother followed. Then, the symbol represents the crown of thorns that Jesus wore during his crucifixion. The dove also represents the baptism. Certainly another red herring. Then comes the symbol of the Trinity. And finally, the candle that must stand for the Last Supper.
That must be the star. You know, the one. Okay. this? Study the sphere.
During new moon, the moon is entirely in the shadow. Then, the shadow moves from west to east, meaning left to right, and goes through the following states: waxing crescents, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent, and the cycle starts over with the full shadowed new moon.
Okay.
The moon shadow moves from west to east.
Oy.
7th of Shaban, 607, first quarter.
Okay.
Look at this. There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon, then to a date, and finally, the date to the moon.
Alright, I think we...
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck.
Oh gosh. What? How did I move? How was I supposed to move them? Ugh. I'm so disappointed. I thought... How are we supposed to move them? How? I'm gonna play this again. Because... Oh, what? Alright. We did erudition because that was going to be close, right? Yeah. And then we'll do questioning. Insert the nails. Golgotha. 17. That's what I forgot. I forgot that they're levers.
It works.
Well done, Louis. I hadn't seen those other wheels. Try connecting the theme to see if it goes all the way.
Okay. Swear to God, if I have to do this all over again. The wheel of the icons. Okay, and then the wheel of the date. Wheel of the moons. Should be upside down. Handle 8A. Okay, you guys, moment of truth. My heart's beating so fast. Okay, here we go.
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck.
Oh my gosh. Please, please, please.
I never
Oh
doubted
my
you, my
gosh,
son.
my heart. My heart can't take it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't go to talk to Godoy. That's okay. Now all the keys that my brother asked me to find, I stole Giuseppe. Yeah, she's cross and found out George Washington is still investigating another, unlocked the first wheel of the door. Code. Then let's just do 6. Should we level up linguistics? Okay. Or level up science. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be good. Alright, you guys. Man, I wish that I would have just replayed so I could have saved through. But there you have it. This is a pretty good game. I enjoy it. There's a lot of really cool things. I'm sure if I was smarter, I would understand a lot more. But that's alright. It's still fun. Oh man, I am interested to see what comes next, especially now that it's gone down this whole like other avenue of demons. Like what? I don't know. We shall see what happens. I have no idea when the next episode is gonna come out. I'm assuming based on the timeline of the last ones, it'll be about 3 or 4 months. So just enough time for me to forget everything again. Which is all good. I mean, it's not that big. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining me for episode 3 of The Council. It's been a blast. I hope I see you guys in the next video. But for now, that's all I've got. So, bye!